All right, ready to get underway. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And that's how we get started here in Los Angeles.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Stays alive.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. 1 out in the top of the first.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And about front for strike 3.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Manny Machado now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Can't make contact with the sweeper. And Machado able to spoil that pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that will end the inning. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's the 0-2. This one smoked on its way out of here. He shoots one out to right. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Machado throws to first in time, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Playing in the World Series north of the border was certainly special for Freddie Freeman. His dad, Fred, hails from Windsor, Ontario. His mom, Rosemary, from Toronto. And there are 2 down. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Going 2 now. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again. This to third. Handled by Machado. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning.
Hey, I'm going.
Top of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Ramon Laureano.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Ohtani in his 9th season, 31 years old, and a 4-time MVP, one of the faces of the league. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are.
Yep,
One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Challenge from behind the dish here, and the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they're now out of challenges. 2 down, nobody on. Misses the sweeper.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2 again. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Bottom of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Tatis takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Andy Pajes now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying out of here. A solo shot. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Right side, hard hit. The throw to first. That's out number 3. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. Right through there for a strike. That's inside.
That's inside.
And they'll do it again. 2-2. Out to center. Pajes settles underneath it. And there's one down. That's off the mark.
Inside.
Ball one. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper. Fouled off left side. The 1-2. Out to short. Betts. Fires over to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres. To third, Muncy. To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. King back to work. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Shohei on the go. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Runner on the go again. Liner caught it second. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Here's Betts. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good, and they add to their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. No question about this one. It's out of here.
There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Ripped, but it curls foul. Hard hit left side. Play made, that ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Outside, that's a ball.
Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Ball.
The Dodgers leading by 5. Top half of inning number 4. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Machado now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
That's a ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out. Back here in L.A., bottom 4, Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Muncy.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one's carrying. Gone! A solo shot. And they add on.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what
out of the bullpen for the Padres, Bradley Rodriguez. He's into the game with the bases empty. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team.
Fair ball. And that's a double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So man aboard, Andy Poppel. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 8-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too.
Ripped to short. 1 pitch and 1 out. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. He's already homered here in this one. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Shohei to the plate and scores. Tries to get back in time, but they got him. There's a swing and a drive. And foul ball.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Mookie Betts blasts one out. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And so 2 down. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat.
And that one hammered. That's carrying. That'll make it out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 2nd homer of the night. Hit hard on the ground to short. Sends it over to Sheets. And they get the out on Smith. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Ramon Laureano. And it's fouled away.
You know, these Padres just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Man aboard on the leadoff single. Close, but called the ball. And it's 1-0.
The heater can be a tone setter for a pitcher, but if it's not effective, it goes the other way. It becomes a tone setter for the offense.
Inside.
They just haven't been able to do much with it in this one.
Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Struck him out looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 1 out, man at first. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Ohtani checks over to first, and he's back.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Bogaerts swings through that one. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Tap back to the mound. Throw on to Freeman. Bogaerts retired. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at second. Hit on the ground to short. Bats up with it. To first. That takes care of Cronenworth.
Leading off for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Muncy.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Tries to get back in time, but they got him. Foul ball. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That's not coming back.
He's putting on quite the show.
For San Diego, number 68, Kyle Hart.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Miguel Andujar, the next to hit. And that one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Freeman takes it to the bag. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Just
Outside.
missed. The Padres with a lot of ground to make up. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Gets the call. That's strike one. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes moving back for this one. Out number 2. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Goodness, I think he just...
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Ohtani will depart. So they turn to their closer, Edwin Diaz.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone. Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
This one popped up, foul ground first base side, and that is that.
Leading off for the Dodgers, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Swings and misses. Strike one. Bullpen action for the Padres. David Morgan, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. There's a swing and a drive. This one's got a chance. Reaching for it and brings it in. Ripped on a line. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
And it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we go to the top of the 7th. Jackson Merrill digs in now. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Diaz, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's one away.
Up next for the Padres, third baseman, Manny Machado.
The Padres with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. He swings and fouls one off. In the air, left field, down the line. Fielding for the wall. Makes the catch and foul ground. Here's Ramon Laureano. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. And that clips the inside corner.
Well, that 2-seamer is heat-seeking for right.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. It's back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagining running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Fouled off left side. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
And a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, Boog, this guy's got a special eye for the fastball. He's just capable of taking away a big part of the pitcher's game.
Here's Muncy to hit. Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait. Runner goes again. And a ground ball to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Left fielder, Oscar Hernandez.
Hard hit left side. Throw short out to mid first. Can't come up with it. He's safe. Puts the tag on him. Back here in L.A. We're at the top of the 8th. Gavin Sheets now at the plate. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Diaz, an all-star a season ago, 31 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2012. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hernandez settles under it, and a couple of quick outs. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's in there. That's strike 2. And Jake has entered the K zone. It's the and now the center fielder, Andy Pappas. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to...
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there, and that one's gone. Another homer. His 4th home run of the game. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Man at second. That one fouled off.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
And the 0-2. Oh, he can't hang on. Flips it, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's already homered in this game. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. Kyle Tucker sends it out. It's their 2nd home run of the inning.
For San Diego, number 66, David Morgan.
Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And they get the out. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Hard ground ball, base knock. So the inning is still alive with Will Smith coming to the dish. Hit on the ground to short. Out number 3.
Yeah.
But 2 round trippers in this. Back here at Dodger Stadium. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's Miguel Andujar. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
So it's their last chance in this one. Stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. 2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, we saw complete.
Yeah.
You stupid.
Back like they never left. Yeah. Whoa. I'm getting more money than ever, baby. Yeah. I said the window.